Today we're focusing on DMX, an artist who triumphed despite a challenging life. He grappled with drug addiction and spent time in prison, but also sought hope and guidance through his music. Join us as we delve into DMX's life, exploring how his songs reflect his struggle to rise above adversity. But before we begin, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Born Earl Simmons in 1970, DMX had a difficult upbringing in Yonkers, New York. His childhood was marked by poverty, instability, and abuse. His mother, Arnett Simmons, struggled to raise him and his siblings, and unfortunately, their home life was far from nurturing. He has openly shared stories about the physical abuse he endured at the hands of his mother and her various partners. This traumatic upbringing led DMX to seek solace and guidance outside of his home, often in the streets. At a young age, he began getting into trouble and eventually ended up in group homes and juvenile detention centers. It was during this tumultuous time that he was introduced to crack cocaine by a man named Reddy Ron, whom he considered a mentor. In an emotional interview with Talib Kweli on the People's Party podcast, DMX recounted the heartbreaking story of how, at just 14 years old, Reddy Ron betrayed his trust by lacing a marijuana joint with crack cocaine without DMX's knowledge or consent. This event marked the beginning of a lifelong battle with drug addiction. The Damien trilogy is a series of songs by DMX that span across 3 of his albums, each depicting a different stage of his relationship with his dark side. Damien, the first song in the trilogy, was released on DMX's debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, in 1998. At the time, he was 27 years old. In this song, DMX introduces the character of Damien, who symbolizes the darker aspects of his personality, as well as the temptations and negative influences he faced. Notable lyrics include the snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. How you gonna see him if you livin' in the fog? This line suggests the difficulty of recognizing and confronting the negative influences in one's life, especially when they're shrouded in deception. The Omen, also known as Damien 2, the second song in the trilogy, appeared on X's third album. And then there was X, released in 1999. In this track, the story continues as he becomes more entangled with the dark forces that Damien represents. The song features a haunting chorus by Marilyn Manson. Key lyrics include, "You right here with me and my dogs. You know we like to play. But when you make a move, I know you gone. Be headed this way." These lines indicate that he is aware of the danger that Damien poses, and that he knows it's only a matter of time before he has to face the consequences of his involvement with the dark side. Damien 3, the final song in the trilogy, can be found on DMX's 6th album, Year of the Dog, again, released in 2006 when DMX was 35 years old. In Damien 3, DMX confronts and ultimately rejects the dark influence of Damien, realizing that he must sever ties to find redemption. Significant lyrics include, "I ain't fucking with you no more D, and I know when I leave, you comin' after me. But remember, when it's over and done, let it be. But you ain't taking nothin' from me but a memory." This powerful verse signifies his determination to break free from the hold that Damien has had on his life, acknowledging the challenge he faces but remaining resolute in his decision to move forward. His spiritual journey played a significant role in shaping his music and persona. Despite the struggles he faced throughout his life, he maintained a strong connection to his faith, which served as a source of strength and guidance for him. A prime example of his spiritual beliefs reflected in his music is the song, Lord Give Me a Sign. Released on July 7, 2006, as the second single from his 6th studio album, Year of the Dog, again, the song captures his plea for divine guidance and redemption. At the time of the song's release, he was 35 years old. In Lord Give Me a Sign, he acknowledges his past mistakes and seeks help from a higher power to overcome his challenges. The lyrics are a testament to his faith and his belief in the transformative power of redemption. Notable lyrics include, "Lord, give me a sign. I really need to talk to you, Lord. Since the last time we talked, the walk has been hard." These lines reflect his open dialogue with God, seeking guidance and admitting the difficulties he's encountered on his path. Throughout his career, he often included prayers in his albums, further emphasizing the importance of his spiritual beliefs. For instance, his debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, 1998, features the prayer, the convo, while Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, 1998, contains Ready to Meet Him. His prayers not only convey his struggles but also his faith in a higher power to help him overcome adversity. His willingness to openly confront his dark side and share his spiritual journey struck a chord with fans around the world. His candid exploration of his struggles and his commitment to his faith made his music deeply relatable and inspiring to many. By incorporating themes of darkness and redemption, his music transcends his own personal experiences and touches on a universal truth. We all have a dark side or shadow, as described by the famous psychologist Carl Jung. Jung believed that the shadow represents the repressed or hidden aspects of our personalities, often negative or undesirable traits that we don't want to confront or acknowledge. In the Damien trilogy, DMX personifies this concept through the character of Damien, who serves as a representation of his own dark side. By examining the character of Damien and the trilogy's narrative arc, he invites listeners to confront their own shadows and recognize the importance of self-awareness and personal growth. His music, particularly his exploration of the dark side and spirituality, has left a lasting impact on his fans and the hip-hop community. By openly discussing his struggles and sharing his journey towards redemption, he has encouraged countless listeners to confront their own challenges and seek guidance through faith or personal reflection. This aspect of DMX's legacy not only cements his status as a groundbreaking artist, but also as an individual who was unafraid to address the complex and often uncomfortable aspects of the human experience. His exploration of his dark side and spiritual journey in his music has played a pivotal role in his artistic expression and legacy. Through the Damien trilogy, he confronted his own shadow and, in doing so, invited listeners to recognize and address their own inner darkness. Meanwhile, his spiritual beliefs provided a sense of guidance and redemption, as exemplified by songs like Lord Give Me a Sign. By openly discussing his struggles and sharing his journey towards redemption, DMX has resonated with fans around the world, leaving a lasting impact on their lives and the hip-hop community. His courage to address complex and often uncomfortable aspects of the human experience has made him an influential and groundbreaking artist, whose legacy will be remembered for years to come. If you enjoyed this deep dive into DMX's battle with the darkness into the light, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories from the world of hip-hop. Rest in power to the legend Earl Simmons, DMX.